Hey bro, are you a bit sad? Don't worry, I've got the solution right here. It's called the gym. And if you're gonna go to the gym, you need a good playlist. Put on Tevvez! The gym. Everyone has their own reasons for hitting up the gym. Me personally, I just enjoy going to get absolutely jacked. But everyone has their own reasons for going to the gym. Some go just for fitness, some go because they enjoy it. Others go for meditation. I think the gym brings a lot of people in for different reasons. And along with the gym comes gym culture. Now, contrary to popular opinion, I don't even think it's popular opinion anymore, but I think there still is a bit of a stigma around the gym. I think people look at gym bros and broettes as maybe like meatheads and people who are vain, but I think the opposite is actually true. Some of them can be the absolute nicest people you ever meet, and they're more than willing to sit down and help you out, even show you exercises. Proper form, sticking needles in your ass, whatever you want. Don't do that. Obviously there's exceptions to the rule, but I personally think most people who go to the gym are extremely nice people. Or people that just want to stick to themselves with the headphones in and forget that everyone else is around them. They're fine too. That's me sometimes. But the big question is, when you're at the gym, what do you listen to? It's the question that has baffled researchers for eons, but it's been answered. You listen to Gym Bro Hardstyle. Gym Bro Hardstyle is basically exactly what you think it is. It's hardstyle, but focused around the gym. It's kind of hard to explain, but you recognize the sound when you hear it. I was first introduced to Tevvez in around end of 2021, but he definitely captured a part of, I don't know, the market, people. I don't really know how you want to say it, but he definitely captured a niche and he exploded. So who is Tevvez? He's a French producer. His real name is Tevvez, and he lives off the virtues our Lord and Savior Zyzz left behind. He's also a unit. Like, you just scroll through Google Images or his Instagram, and you can tell this is a man who takes care of himself. Especially like this one. That has to be photoshopped for sure. It's pretty funny searching Tevvez into Google because you would think that other producers or at least hardstyle artists would pop up beside him, but it's actually all gym bros. Zyzz said, Frank Zane, Ronnie Coleman. It might be really offensive calling Ronnie Coleman a gym bro, but I guess he fits that category.
So nobody will lift this heavy ass weight. Go! I do it though.
So as I said, what does Tevvez actually produce? He produces gym bro hardstyle music, otherwise known as fuarkstyle. I don't know if that's the correct way of saying it, but that's how it's spelled. F-U-A-R-K style, like fuck style. Oh, that sounds so Australian saying that. Now, me saying gym bro hardstyle is definitely not me putting it down, but that's where it is, I think at least, more popular. I listen to it in the gym. I sometimes listen to it while I'm driving. That's a lie. I listen to it a lot while I'm driving. And even if I'm just here doing work, I'll put it on. I just really enjoy the music. I fully understand people who may not enjoy this music as much as me, but I don't think I'm alone. Well, I'm definitely not alone enjoying the music. It's getting millions of listeners, so there's got to be other people besides just me enjoying this music. Maybe I'm just dancing in the corner like, yeah man, this music's sick. So Tevvez really started taking off during, I don't know, late 2021. He's been around a bit longer. His first upload on YouTube, at least at this point in time, is back in 2018. He might have been around before that, but he was around before he really started popping off. Yeah, if we look at the Google Trends, we can see that he was popping off. You can see the peak is around, yeah, it's like mid-March 2022. That's when he was peak popularity. This is coincidentally around the time, at least in Australia, when the COVID lockdowns were starting to lift. And I think a lot of people at that point were really keen to get back in their gym, bro. I can't say gym without putting on like the Western Sydney Yilmaz accent. It just fits too well. They were already like ingesting so many of the videos of when the Zyzz music hits and you can do it. You can be the best person of yourself. Just go do some deadlifts, some squats, some bench press, and you just be a better person, man. So I think at that point, people were just keen to get out and get into the gym. There was also this review of his album, Phantom, which someone wrote in 2021. I believe it was released in 2020, but that shows that he was starting to build up the popularity in 2021, which is, you know, also during COVID times. It's very obvious that Tevvez has a very big influence of Zyzz. Now, Zyzz is a completely different beast in himself. Maybe I should make a video discussing him because I genuinely really like Zyzz. I think he's actually a really good person to look up to. I mean, you don't have to agree with the steroids and the drugs, but he was... Long story short, he did what he wanted to do, and he was actually very encouraging of the youth. He wasn't a douche. I think I'll save that for another video, but Tevvez you can tell with his music, his film clips, even the way he looks himself, it's very influenced off the Zyzz culture. As discussed by Will Lee, this 12-track, 42-minute album romanticizes the journey and legacy of Zyzz with layers of orchestra-like chords and intense, resounding kick drums that comprise the song's bass lines and dictate the tempo. The song's names, such as Vision, Guardian Angel, and Legacy, also pay tribute to Zyzz, and the album cover depicts him ascending into the clouds. It's pretty sweet, pretty nice paragraph. Yeah, even this article kind of connects the dots between how this kind of music and what Tevvez did builds into this gym culture. The album, Phantom, proves useful for a Zyzz-worthy purpose, pushing past limits in the gym, especially in high volume. The intense chords, beat and kick drums evoke passion and motivation, perhaps in an attempt to drown out any perception of pain. That definitely resonates with me. So why did Tevvez himself become popular? I think as I've already kind of discussed, there is obviously that gym culture around Tevvez and the influence of Zyzz. During COVID, there was also a big build-up of these videos when the Zyzz music kicks in. Here we go. And you'll just get so many videos of basically, it's like motivation to get into the gym, and I would say 95 to 99% of them use a Tevvez track. I really like the regular show one of this especially because I think it really grasps that gym culture of him just going in to better himself. Josh just wanted to pick up his daughter, so he went into the gym. Yes, he did go overboard, but that is addressed in the episode. But another factor is that all the gym bros with him were extremely supportive. Like, you expect that you're going to watch an episode like this and there's going to be some kind of hidden agenda that... What's his name? Rick Crunch or something like that? Well, what was his name? Jim Crunch, yeah. You watch it and you think that he's going to be a bit of a douche, but he's actually a really supportive man. I also think this idea that Tevez's music, the videos that it's used on, this whole kind of build yourself up, get out of the dark pit that you're in, go to the gym, exercise, it's one step to improve yourself and just get mentally happy. I think that resonated with a lot of people. This is going to be a somewhat controversial opinion. I do think that Tevvez has helped pull people out of depression. How do I know this? Well, that guy was one of them. Hey guys, what's up? It's me. I'm not saying this for pity or pity points. I don't want people commenting down, oh man, are you okay? I'm fine. Just at that point in my life, like 2021, I was peak sad, man. It wasn't a good time. Like, the only person who knew how bad I was battling was my girlfriend. God bless her soul, she was there for me. But yeah, I think it's a story that I see in comments as well, that just he was one part of helping people get back into the gym. Like, I think it's really hard to be sad listening to that kind of music while at the gym doing a deadlift. Like, that music's just too high energy for you to sit there and be like, oh man, I feel really bad about small things. Like, I'll see if I can find a picture of me at a concert that, like, I did want to go to, but at that point in time, I just didn't. But my girlfriend dragged me saying, it'll be fun, come on, let's dance, let's have a good time. You can just see, like, I'm smiling, but you can see in my eyes, there's a lot of pain. Is Tevvez the greatest hardstyle producer? I mean, probably not. But I think he was able to capitalize on a market at the time. And his music just invokes this kind of passion and really, I don't know how to explain it, but you listen to it and you just think, yeah, I can hit that PR. I can do it. I can improve a little bit today. I feel like I'm getting really preachy. I'm sure this is resonating with at least one person out there, please. But like with everything, there's always people gonna shit on it for no reason. It's pretty interesting when you just type Tevvez into Google, so just Tevvez by itself. I don't know if this works with other people, but it works for me. One of the first things that comes up is, what's all the hate on Tevvez for? Of course it's Reddit. I think if Reddit is against you, you're probably doing something right in life. It's pretty simple. He's the main face of gym bro hardstyle scene that is an actual insult to real hardstyle. Sounds so pretentious. As we know it, stolen samples, often from pop music, bad melodies that are just there to make hardstyle listenable to a newbie and a mainstream music D sucker. The kicks are bad. Gym bro hardstyle, or as I would like to call it, is complete trash. The artist and fanbase don't know anything about the harder style scene, neither do they care about it. They're just listening to it due to the hype about the gym culture. They're hurting the scene and music in a way that they're presenting it as something that ain't even a bit like the real scene. Come on, man, just let people enjoy things. Like, I'm not a producer. I mean, I have made some tracks. I don't know if what he's doing is objectively bad. I enjoy it. A lot of people enjoy it, so I don't think it's that bad. It really seems like a lot of the hardstyle fan base, especially on Reddit, from what I can tell, they're really gatekeepy. They use gym bro as like a bad thing, but to me, I guess I count as a bit of a gym bro. I mean, sort of. But they're just such positive, like they will be the ones lifting you up and saying, you can do it! Dude, lift that up! Do that 10 kilo bicep curl, yeah! You know what I mean? Like the title of this one, does anyone even recognize the lack of quality on Tevvez productions? I don't know. There's obviously a lot of pushback on Tevvez on Reddit. I think that's fine. Whenever I've posted in Halo about like some clip I've got, some of them have done alright, but if I've made like a video and I'm really proud of it, I remember one time I wrote in Halo because I was supportive of one video I did. I wrote, thanks guys, and it got downvoted into oblivion, and people were really mean. It's a bad place. I just think Reddit in a not a nutshell. Reddit summarizes just not a good place. It's probably not that controversial of opinion. So yeah, I mean, Tevvez summed up. I think he really capitalized on the gym bro hardstyle, fuarkstyle, whatever you want to call it, culture. And it just really exploded at the right time. Post-COVID, people weren't feeling too good. I was a bit sad. That's how I came across it. It was one ingredient to the cake of happiness. So I suppose to end this, if you're feeling a little bit sad, listen to some Tevvez and go to the gym. It might help you. But that's about it. Enjoy your day.